Hey guys, it's JimBlade304 here, and welcome to the Worst to First Ninjago Legacy Edition. As you can see, I have all 8 sets that were released with the Legacy Wave, excluding the spinners and the polybags, because I do not own all the spinners and I do not own all of the polybags, but I will own them soon enough. So there's 8 sets here. As you can see, we have the Stormfighter, we have Kai's Blade Cyclone Zane Snowmobile, we have the Golden Dragon, we have Cole's Earth Driller, Monastery Training, the Monastery of Spinjitzu. In the back we have the Samurai Mech, and then we have the Ultra Dragon. All 8 sets were released on January 1st, 2019. I finally own all of them, with the Ultra Dragon being the last one that I needed, which I just picked up recently. So let's get on with the worst Ninjago Legacy set, which is all the way in the back. It's set 70665, the Samurai Mech. I'm sure you guys know, I've talked about this multiple times. I do not like the Samurai Mech at all. The build isn't bad, I wish it was on par with the other one, like on size. Like, I wish it was a similar size. I wish it had a similar build to it, but there's not much about this to really love. Plus, the skeleton minifigs are pretty bad as well. I wish they would have gone with the old molded heads that they had, and instead of that stupid mohawk piece that Knuckle was using. The Samurai X minifigure is really good. The mech build is okay. The stickers are fine that you get to put on, and it's fine. It's just not very good. Next up, to the second worst, or 7th best set, we have the 70680 Monastery Training. Again, there's nothing wrong with this set at all. It's fine. It's just the fact that it's so small and has nothing to it. It has no value to it, really. And granted, you get the Kai and Nia minifigs, which also come in a spinner set each. The Nia spinner is $20 because it comes with Sensei Wu, and Kai spinner is $10 respectively. This set is $10. I believe it has 120 pieces or something like that. The builds are fine. This little punching bag thing is okay as I knock Kai over. This spinning thing is fine. These Spinjitzu handles are really cool as well. They're pretty cool. I really like the addition of those. This little skeleton dummy is fine. The Samurai X suit mech, or Samurai X suit rack is fine. It's just, as a whole, this set isn't that great, and I wish they would have just included this with the actual full monastery and made that a little bit bigger and maybe charged $10 more for that. I would have been perfectly fine with. Then over here we have the third worst, or 5th best, the 70666 Golden Dragon. The number is already cursed as it is, but no, that's not the reason. But this set is okay. It's much smaller than the original Golden Dragon. It has a molded head as well, which I do like. I like how it's not brick built like the Ultra Dragon. We'll talk about that later. But the minifigs are really good in this set. The Golden Ninja and the Physical Overlord, which is probably one of the best minifigures of this wave, if not the entire 2019 year. But there's just not much to this dragon, similar to the Samurai Mech. The wings don't fold out or anything. I mean, they have ball joints on them, as you can see right there and over there, to help them move. And also, the toes are not very stable, so it has a hard time standing up. That's just a minor nitpick, but that's what gives it such a low spot on this list. So, next up, we have the 4th worst, or 5th best, the 70667 Kai's Blade Cycle and Zane Snowmobile. Again, there's nothing wrong with this set. This set is a really good set, just like all of the other sets here. So, this isn't a bad set. I really like the Blade Cycle. I like how it has that transformation feature. Knocked Nia over. Oops. And then the Snowmobile is such a good improvement of the other one. I will have a legacy comparison out on these at some point. But Kai's Blade Cycle is really good. It's hard to say whether it's an upgrade or not. You'll have to watch my legacy comparison when it comes out. The side builds are okay. It comes with another one of these spinner handles, which is fine. It comes with 2 snakes, Lasha and Spitto. They come in other sets as well. The more expensive Ultra Dragon. Lasha comes in the Stormfighter as well. So the minifigs are okay. Kai and Zane, obviously, you can find in cheaper sets, and there's just not much to it. These side builds are pretty cool. I like this little shrine for the Sword of Fire. And then there's this street lamp, which is nice for like a city build or something like that. And then there was one other little side build with the dynamite back here. This thing's kind of stupid. I don't understand the point of it, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Let's move on to the next set. Then the 4th best, or 5th worst, depending on how you want to look at it. We have the 70679, the Ultra Dragon. Has 951 pieces, $85. I wish it was $80. Like, the Monastery has 1,070 pieces and is $80. This one's $5 more and has almost 150 pieces less, or a little bit more, actually. So, that's kind of holds it down a little bit, but the minifigs are okay. I believe Garmadon is the only one who's exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. So, the Ultra Dragon build is fine. The brick build heads are okay. The Fire Dragon is probably the better one of them all. Then the Ice Dragon is good. Then the Lightning Dragon, then the Earth Dragon. I don't like these spikes on the front. Just doesn't look good. I wish they would have used the molded heads similar to how they did with the Golden Dragon, but I can understand why they didn't do that, because to save on cost probably. Then it probably would have been $120 like the original one, which we'll talk about in my legacy comparison. So other than that, it looks really good. The seat over here looks really nice. The tail looks really nice with all these white stone pieces that you can use for snow or something. And then the play feature is still the same thing. I'm not going to demonstrate that because it'll knock everything over and ruin my setup here, but you get the point. The set is good. It just has some flaws. Plus, I wish they would have done brick-built wings like the Golden Dragon, except a little bit better. And that's that. It's not terrible, but it's not the best set either, obviously. So it's a solid middle ground set for me. In the third best spot, or sixth worst spot, depending on how you want to look at it, we have the 70668 J Stormfighter. It's a really good set. Really good set. I love the play feature of it. We're not going to demonstrate that, but it works. You pull this mechanism, the wings fold out, similar to the last one, except last one you had to push it in. I did my legacy comparison. You guys can check that out with legacy comparison playlist linked at the end of the video. But that's that. So Jay is a good minifig to get in the set. He only comes in the Monastery training in the Monastery and a spinner as the other set, so it's a middle ground set to get him. Nia comes in a bunch of other sets. You don't need to say it anymore. Pythor only comes in the more expensive set, and Lash comes in the cheaper set and the more expensive set as well. So, not too much minifig variety. Jay is the hardest, or Pythor actually is the hardest to find out of all of these. I really like the blue and black color scheme on this with a little bit of gold touch up on the side. I like the use of the stickers on the wings and right here, and in just in general, I like the use of the stickers on this one. I didn't mind putting them on. I believe there's only like 4 or 6 or something like that. These were a little bit of a pain, but that's besides the point. I love the detail. It also uses a little bit of white, similar to the last one. And I think it looks really good. The technique they use for this is really good. The seat inside and inside the cockpit area is really good as well. But that said, I think it's a good set. It's just not as good as the other two I'm about to show you. In the second best spot, or 7th worst, well, depending on how you want to look at it, we have the 70669 Cole's Earth Driller. Such a good set. Such a good set. It's one of the best sets of the wave, obviously, because it's the second best. But this brick-built Stone Warrior figure was something we've needed for quite some time now. I've always wanted one of those since it was in the TV show. Didn't know if we were actually going to get one. I'm glad LEGO decided to make it with this wave. It looks really, really good. The minifig selection is not bad. Kai comes in a bunch of sets. Cole is the harder to find of the minifigs in this set because he only comes in the spinner and the more expensive Monastery of Spinjitzu, which we already know is the best of the wave. We'll get to that in a little bit. And the Stone Warriors are, I believe, exclusive to the set because there's only one other variant, and that will be with the Golden Dragon, and that had the Stone Scout. This one has the Warrior and the other guy. I forget what his name is. I've too much to remember. So the Earth Driller looks really good. It has a bunch of detail for the engine. It has these big plastic wheels, which I wish they would have been rubber. I can understand why they're plastic. The other ones were plastic on the older Earth Driller set. Again, you can see my comparison to that linked at the end of the video, obviously. But just such a good set. I love the drill up front. This cockpit can actually seat 2 minifigs instead of 1 like the old one. It's just such a good set. Plus they use a bunch of nice rock detailing on the side. It makes it look really good all around. And as I'm sure you guys know when you clicked on the video, the best set is the 70670, the Monastery of Spinjitzu. Such a good set. Everything about it is amazing. So much better than the one they released in 2011, Spinjitzu Dojo, or set 2504. If you guys are interested in looking at that, I didn't do a comparison on it yet because I do not own that set, but I will here in the coming years or months, depending. I don't know. But Monastery looks great. You have spots for all 4 weapons. You have the side and nunchucks down there. You have the Sword of Fire back here, which there's a little play feature for that. We also have the shuriken up here. There's a little play feature to launch an attacking chicken, which I think is really great. I love the architecture at the front, especially with these doors that can open inwards. And the little tree to the side looks really good as well. The tower in the back is really nice. There's not much standing room, unfortunately. I wish there would have been. But such a good set. This would be a great set to get multiples of, just because you can build a huge dojo. This thing is already massive, coming in at 1,070 pieces. Plus you get all 6 ninja, Master Wu, and Whiplash, which is the counterpart to the other 2 skeletons, which came in the Samurai Mech, those being Cruncha and Knuckle, of course. But inside you have a bunch of detail as well. You have the teapot down there, you have a little training thing to the side, you have some fruit growing over there, or something like that, playing Fruit Ninja maybe, I don't know, but overall, this set is just so good, and if you guys have a chance to get this, no matter what price, $80, $70, $60, $40, pick it up. It's worth every penny. I can tell you that because I paid a little bit more. Anyway, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what your favorite Legacy set in the comment section below is, and I will see you guys in the next video. Jimblade8304, signing off. Bye.